This is called Zero Grounds. This is a new FPS game coming this winter for Mac and PC. So I was able to download the demo and play it for about a week. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you gameplay so you can see the performance on my M1 Mac Mini while playing this. But keep in mind that this is a demo version and this game has not been fully released yet, so some things can change. During most of the video, the quality settings will be set to low, but there will be a section where I switch between the quality settings just to show you guys how it looks and how the FPS is affected. So in the main menu here, I do like how simple this looks. Going to the loadout section, you can see that we have different guns that you can use, but to unlock them, you will have to level up, by taking down enemies, kind of like your normal COD kind of gameplay where you level up in rank by, just killing enemies over time. Since this game is only in its demo phase, I'm not sure if your rank will be reset once the game is fully released, but I would expect that maybe that could happen. Looking at the different game modes, we have your typical FPS type of game modes. They currently have Team Deathmatch, Free-for-all Deathmatch, Gun Game, and Domination. There are 4 different maps that we'll be looking at throughout the video. You'll just see in the background as I talk. The 4 maps are going to be called Construction, Glasshouse, Office, and Oasis. My favorite of the 2 being Office because of the tight corners, and then the Oasis because during the end of the game, it kind of ramps up with the atmosphere of what's going on. It's like a huge sandstorm that happens, which is pretty cool. Looking at gameplay, it's not really bad. You are going to be going up against bots from what I can tell just by looking at the names, which, in this current demo state, it's fine. But hopefully in, full release, this video will pick up some steam and have some more people actually join these lobbies and have some real interactions. But for now, the bots are fine. I die to bots anyway. I'm pretty bad at FPS games, even though I like them. The one thing that I am not really sold on, though, is the main concept of this game, which the game is called Zero Grounds. And in the concept of it is that you have these zones that allow you to float freely. And if your character is in the zone, you can shoot in and out of that 0G bubble. But if your character is outside of that bubble, you can't actually shoot into it. I like that idea. The one thing I'm not sold on is just how these bubbles are stagnant. They don't move around. You can't really do much with them. And honestly, I avoid them just to keep my gameplay consistent. I think this will work better as a special type of grenade. Like if you threw it at an enemy, this 0G bubble will appear for a short period of time and you can get your eliminations and use it as a way to get around the map and do some cool tricks. But those are just my thoughts on that aspect of it. Overall, the game runs pretty fine. And I think that maybe some tweaking here and there because it is in its demo state. I do find things like the respawn areas sometimes aren't the best in a lot of areas. Some of these maps are small and sometimes you respawn in a place where that'll get you immediately killed. So possibly they need to work around with some of the respawn locations or increase the map size so you don't get killed as fast. Now to show you the FPS I get on M1 Mac Mini. On low and medium settings, I get close to 60. I never actually get to 60. Sometimes it dips to the 40s. It really depends on the situation, the game mode, how many players are around, shooting bullets, and I'm over here dodging them like Neo. But when I switch it to high and ultra, this is where I get somewhere between 40, 30, even like the high 20s. And once again, that's very situational depending on the characters all around me. How many people are shooting, if like in the Oasis area, like I talked about, that sandstorm starts kicking up, a lot of things start going around that's pretty crazy. So that's what I'm getting on here. This could be improved by the time this game actually releases. As you can tell, this is going to be the demo version that I tried out. But so far so good. I do stick to the lower settings, the low to medium settings, just so I can maintain my performance overall while playing this game. So that's it for the video. This is a fun game with some potential to be very, very interesting. Maybe if they change some things around, but because it's coming for, Mac gamers, we don't get that many FPS titles to choose from. So I'm glad that we get this one right here. Hopefully it's going to be great when it comes out fully, and I'll be sure to check it out again. Stay wild.